Aloha nui kako. Okay, so just yesterday we met with the PONC peoples. Mahalo again to all of you guys who submitted testimony and signed the petition. But okay, so we met with the PONC peoples, and holy moly, that whole meeting kind of made me like question my leadership abilities, because so what happened was your lighting is like throwing off all the colors right now. Love you though. Okay, there we go. I had to turn the camera a little bit. But okay, so what happened was there were 7 other applicants who submitted to the PONC program. And after listening to all these other huis that applied, like for example, there was this one hui, and they were trying to protect their freshwater spring because it was under the threat of a parking lot going over it. And just listening to them, I was like, oh my gosh, they really need the help from PONC. And then there's all these different huis, and they like shared their stories, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to give our money to them so that they'll get the help that they need. And like, I know Waiakahiʻula needs the help, but as a fellow Kanaka, like, it was just hard for me to hear all these different poʻealoha coming together and asking PONC for monies. And I just wanted to get up and tell PONC, like, just help everybody. And yeah, just hearing everybody share their stories about why they needed this PONC money. Like Waiakahiʻula, I understand, like, I love you Waiakahiʻula, but there were some huis present that I really wouldn't have minded if PONC just said on the spot, like, we're gonna give it to them. And then I know it's like the kahuaina for Waiakahiʻula. I should be looking out for Waiakahiʻula first, but I don't know. When I see other Kanaka in need and like their stories are valid, I'm just like, go help them, because they clearly need it. Like us, this Giant Properties LLC, that guy that we're battling regarding the burial, we can fend him off because we've been doing it this whole time anyways. But anyways, okay, so what the PONC people told us is that they couldn't tell us like on the spot if they're thinking of purchasing those 2 properties and protecting the burial. They also advised us that if they do decide to proceed with helping us, they can't guarantee that they'll be able to purchase those 2 properties by April 2025, which is what Giant Properties LLC told both Leah and I. Again, what he told us was if we don't find someone who can procure his property by April 2025, he plans on building that vacation rental. But what PONC did was give us some contact information for some other organizations who could purchase those 2 properties for now and hold it until PONC is able to come in and acquire it. So overall, it was a really good, solid meeting. Got to meet all these different poʻealoha from all over Hawaii Island. And one more cool thing that I'm excited to announce and share with all of you folks who've been following what we've been doing out here in Waiakahiʻula for the past year or so is that the PONC people asked, you know, is there like a nonprofit that you folks have in Waiakahiʻula in which we can provide our stewardship, like monies to? And what I'm super stoked to announce here for the first time is that Waiakahiʻula does in fact have its own nonprofit called Kawaiʻula, the Red Waters. And I have to give a shout out to my hoa Bryce for helping to make this happen. Yes, our nonprofit was just approved right at the tail end of February. We got our own website that's now available. It's still being built, small kind and tweaked, but it's now available. We're in the process of setting up a few more things regarding the nonprofit, but yes, Waiakahiʻula now has its own nonprofit that's dedicated to the stewardship and cultural well-being of Waiakahiʻula. Yes, we did it. A lot more updates to come. This is No'eawo Brian, the kahuaina no kia aina nei o Waiakahiʻula, signing out. Aloha.